Alrighty, so good afternoon, everybody. So this is going to be the next video in the series talking about just brief overviews of the five solas. This video this week is going to be talking about Sola Gratia, which translates to by grace alone. We'll get into that in just a moment. But these are designed as just very broad overviews of each of the five solas, which kind of serve as some of the very kind of like core points of the Protestant kind of theology. It's serving in that kind of like base area. So we're not going to be super in depth today. It's just kind of giving you this broad general idea of what this is talking about. And today's video is going to be talking about sola gratia, which means by grace alone. And it is the belief that we are saved by the grace of God alone. We look at Ephesians 2, verses 8 and 9. This tells us this whole passage on though we are saved by grace through faith. And that is the core kind of message from this point. Some interesting facts about it is that it did inspire the song Amazing Grace. And its kind of core meaning is that salvation comes from God's grace and love. It doesn't come through our works. Our works do not play a role in our salvation. It is strictly God's grace that we are saved through faith. And so why it's important. It is a key message in the Bible. We look back at this point on Ephesians 2, verses 8 through 9. It is this point that we are saved by grace through faith so that we cannot boast in our salvation because we don't have a reason to boast. It is strictly through God's grace that we are saved and God's love that we are saved. This also kind of helps us identify different false gospels because if there's anything that preaches salvation through works, we can identify that immediately as okay, you're contradicting scripture. That's not actually what we are being taught. And that is not what the Bible teaches. We can throw that teaching out. And anything that teaches that God's grace isn't what saves us, that's also something that can just kind of be immediately thrown out because we look back at Ephesians 2, verses 8 and 9, and this flat out tells us we are saved by the grace of God. We are saved by grace through faith. So that's everything when it comes to Sola Gratia. It was a lot shorter than the Sola Scriptura video. It was just kind of very, I would say almost just more direct and just kind of right there. So that's everything for this one. So looking back at the five solas, next week's video, and this one will hopefully be posted on Good Friday. I just need to get it recorded and finished. Will be Soli Deo Gloria. Sorry, misspoke there. But that one is to the glory of God alone. And that's what we're going to be focusing on next week. Overall, I hope this video blessed you. I hope you have a blessed rest of your day. And if this video blessed you, I would hope that you would like, subscribe, and maybe share this video with someone else who needs to see it. But overall, that's everything I got for you today. So, goodbye.